I wanted to give you a brief overview of our plaster area. What we do is we have an elevated floor. It's framed with 2x8s, and we've got galvanized steel catwalk material that you order it in lengths and you can have them cut it to whatever size you want. And then we've cut out wedges for our vices. We just bought pipe vices and we took it to a welder and just had him weld them on top, and then weld a 1/4-inch steel plate on the bottom, and we had them punch holes in the corners, and we anchored them in the concrete with concrete anchors, and then just stabilized it with a 2x4 and pipe strapping, some heavy-duty pipe strapping to hold it in place. It's very strong without the 2x4, but you get some wiggle. When you add the 2x4 and wedge it in up against your bench, it is incredibly solid, and you can put big old TLSOs in there and it holds them just fine. What I like about this system is the bench area is cleared, so it's easier to clean off. So this is a great system. What's nice about the catwalk too, it's soft on the feet, it gives a little bounce. It's a little noisy, so we put little pipe strap and strap it down. When it's time to clean it out, about every 6 months or so, we just pop the pipe strap out, lift them up, and we got a snow shovel. We just shovel this stuff out, take several trips out to the dumpster, and we clean it up. We built our sink area wide open so we can clean underneath. Plaster traps are easy to get to. We have different work areas. We have my work area. This is Christopher work area. He's my lab manager and he modifies in orthotics. This is where the prosthetists work, and there's overflow work that goes on here. And then this is where the other technicians work. Everyone has their own work area, so sometimes you're pulled away and you don't have to clean up so that someone else can work in it. I like having a lot of workstations in the plaster area. This is what I really like the best. We've got a mold rack here so that we can have staging. These are molds that have been delivered, and perhaps we're going to do something else with these models, or we're waiting on an authorization, but we went ahead and modified them. But we just use this here for model storage. It works very well. It's simple to make, but very effective. And you can just look at it and pretty much see how it mades. We've got our pipes here just separated by different lengths, so it's easily organized and you can grab a pipe and they're easy to find. This is our staging area for casting. We have our buckets here where we get everything that we need when we go into the casting room. Stockinette up top, as you can see. So we've got a spigot set up here with a little stretch of hose for running water. And we actually have this tapped into hot water because we want it to set up kind of quick. We have our plaster area, which consists of a box that we made that is framed in plywood. There's a false floor. These are the Rubbermaid garbage cans. We've got one for plaster, one for Zonolite. These are the smaller ones. I think they're the 40-gallon, and the other ones are 55-gallon or whatever. The bigger ones are hard to get to the bottom of. These are much easier. We raised them up so we don't have to bend over so much, and we just use cheapy plastic scoops that I found online. Chris did this, just made a little hook so that we can close it. We have a little work area here if we need it. And you open it and just flip this over. And our sandbox is made with plenty of sand. It's time to get some more here. Again, this just got a little hook and we can close it. We've got a tape measure here in case we need ready measurements. Our pipes need to be extended beyond the model between 6 and 9 inches for vacuum forming, and so you can measure it, check it out, make sure your pipe is the right length.